check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Another chapter in the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder book, novel, whatever you want to call it, turns again. Eddie Hearn says he believes, you got to listen to the wordplay, he believes that Deontay Wilder has been invited to the Anthony Joshua and Ruiz fight June 1st. Now, it's a little bit different here. Can he get in the ring? Can he challenge Anthony Joshua? Has he really been invited? Because you got to pay attention to the words that he used. He didn't say, oh, yeah, I made sure Wilder was invited. No, he believes Wilder was invited. How do you believe something? You the boss. You know, you got POA over Anthony Joshua. But hey, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. You might learn something. Hopefully, I'll get an opportunity to learn something from you as well. Not perfect, but let me tell you something. What made Bob Arum so great, all right? If you didn't follow the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather saga, you missed a little bit, right? And the thing that you missed is PR. Bob Arum had control over the media, and whatever he said, it was biblical. They believed it was factual, and it didn't hurt that he was going against a black fighter, which we all know for the majority reasons, throughout boxing, black fighters get the shit end of the stick. You can go back to Muhammad Ali, and that's a fact. They want to, cherish Muhammad Ali, but hey, he was one of the most hated fighters. Larry Holmes was another most hated fighter. Okay? Even the guys they celebrate and they put on the pedestal, these dudes was hated fighters for the most part. All right? And one thing that you look at, when you got public perception on your side, well, it begins with when you going against a fighter like Deontay Wilder that's naturally hated by everybody else, and even some black people, Your job has just became easier like Bob Arum. But guess what? A lot of times in boxing, the truth got to come to the light. And if it's really that Wilder a better fighter than Anthony Joshua, it'll show. And it showed for Floyd Mayweather. But Eddie Hearn is trying to take a page, is what I'm trying to say. He's trying to take a page out of Bob Arum's PR thing. And it's working for him because, for whatever reason, Deontay Wilder is a very hateable individual. And I won't get into that. But he said that Wilder has been invited. I would love to hear Deontay Wilder rebuttal, like right away, and say, oh, I wasn't fucking invited. They lying. And nip that in the bud right then and there. He says he wants Wilder and Joshua to sit in the room together after the fight and chop it up. He said, and make the fight happen. And they desperate. You know what I'm saying? And people make fun of other fighters like Terrence Crawford, who was desperate. All right, Crawford, he's desperate because he ain't got nobody to fight. No, he pretty much desperate because he wants to go ahead and fight these guys and he wants to retire. But at the end of the day, if he's desperate to make the best fights happen, how the fuck is that funny? How is that pathetic? How is that sad? How is that bad? You know what I'm saying? How is that bad that this dude want to fight the best and beat and see and test himself versus the best? All right, that's not bad. That's a good thing. But too bad it takes two to dance. And with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, at this point, you don't know what it is. Eddie Hearn and them looking real ambitious on making this fight happen. You know why they looking real ambitious on making this fight happen? You know why? Because they don't have too many more options. It's Houston, like he said, and I'll get to that part, Puev and Michael Hunter and nothing pretty much else. And remember, the zone is in trouble. There's a lie going out there saying they got 4 million subs, maybe worldwide. They don't have 4 million subs. And they not getting a return on a dollar amount that they paid Canelo. They're not going to return on what they paid AJ versus Andy Ruiz. AJ don't have no buzz here, and neither does Andy Ruiz. So they need something to jump right now. And what can jump, what to get them a hell of a jump is Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder going on the zone. That's the jump they looking to have. And now they real desperate because they don't have no more options. They ran all the options that people want to see. Ortiz, Koznowski, obviously Dillian White is trying to wait his turn for Deontay Wilder without fighting his title eliminator. If he get past Oscar Rivas, Tyson Fury is more likely to fight Deontay Wilder before fighting Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder got all the cards in his deck. But then again, guess what? You can lose. You can lose to Fury. You can lose to Ortiz probably. You can lose to You know, you could lose to, not Dillian White or Adam Konowski, but it's always an opportunity in the heavyweight division you can lose. And for Anthony Joshua, he can lose to Usyk, and that's the money down the drain. If Usyk win, Usyk don't have no buzz. That fight lose instant value. Wilder lucky if he get $10 million fighting Usyk. You know, Eddie Hearn right at this point. Yeah, you can get mad and say, they can joke and say Anthony Joshua was desperate. At the end of the day, if he's so cowardly and he willing to fight because, you know, he down to his last dollar or he on his knuckles, well, you need to go ahead and oblige him and take this opportunity and fight him. If I know I'm going to win, you know what? I can compromise. I could take the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, and they say they're trying to get the short end of the stick on a rematch, I feel like it ain't going to be no rematch. I'm going to ice this joke if I'm Deontay Wilder. That's what I'm thinking. If I'm feeling real confident that I'm going to ice this motherfucker, man, it's to the point where, like, come on, man, give me the $40 million. He take the 80. He going to need it for retirement. Floyd Mayweather had a, 80-20 split with Oscar De La Hoya. It happens. Deontay Wilder letting Shelly Finkel and Jay Diaz and Al Heyman and whoever else in his corner, he letting them geek him up. He letting them, oh, you the champ, you this and that. Like, look here, man, you going to let an opportunity pass you by. You going to be fighting Usyk for undisputed, for pennies on the dollar, for peanuts. This dude willing to fight you right now. Make the fight happen. Somebody got to take, you know, a step back, or somebody got to play the B side. It ain't no point, man. It ain't no bad thing about playing the B side, because you're going to be the super A side versus Tyson Fury in the fight that you're going to get your money back to fighting AJ. And if AJ stupid enough, you ice him, he's stupid enough to rematch you, then so be it. Then you ice him again. It's just as simple as that. And Deontay Wilder is what, 33, 34 years old? He be 34 years old this year. You ain't no spring chicken. Both of you dudes ain't that good. You niggas ain't no Ali, and Ali lost to Joe Frazier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't no Sonny Liston. Y'all ain't no Joe Louis. You know, y'all ain't cut like that. Y'all is in a regular heavyweight division. Y'all is fringe top 10 contenders. You know what I'm saying? You probably lose to David Tua. You're not Larry Holmes. You're not Holyfield. You're not Riddick Bowe. You're not Lennox Lewis. You know, you're more closer to Frank Bruno and David Tua, if that, and Tommy Morrison. So stop playing, man, and just go ahead and make the fight happen. You know, if Wilder's invited, well, go to the fight, show up, and start building the fight up at least. Talk to the man. Get in the same room with him. And if they boo a job, you need to come out here and say, well, I came to the fight, or they didn't give me no ticket. They lying. And then we know what's what, and then we can just move on from the whole situation. But it seemed like what AJ got lined up is going to be a Puev and the Usyk next coming up. So that's going to take him all the way to the end of 2020. So past 2020, then you don't know what he got lined up. Maybe if Dillian White didn't get a shot, they do that. So for the next 2 years, there's going to be Puev, Usyk, and, you know, if they don't have nothing going with Wilder, no other big fight that I can foresee, 2020 is probably going to be Dillian White. Maybe Joe Joyce if he keep winning. But that's just what it's going to be. And they know they need to make noise in the United States. And they're not going to do it with Usyk. They're not going to do it with Dillian White. And they're not going to do it with Puev. The noise is going to come either with Tyson Fury, which is a stylistic, you know, nightmare for Anthony Joshua, or it's going to come with Deontay Wilder, you know. But, you know, they want to sit here and BS around, and Wilder want to have all this fucking pride, and he just feel like he on top of the world. Like, Negro, you just came off a draw that arguably some people think you lost versus Tyson Fury, and then you still gonna sit here and you still gonna sit here and BS around. You know, you still gonna sit here and BS around and play after you could have took that L to Tyson Fury. Hey, it is what it is, man. You know, at the end of the day, I really don't believe what Eddie was saying, but hey, if they willing to make the fight happen, they should inquire about it. And Wilder just feel like he should get what AJ should get. Like, nigga, you bringing one belt to the table. The reason AJ is bringing multiple belts to the table, you not, is because friendly fire. You know, Al Heyman sent that IBF Charles Martin over to Anthony Joshua. If he sent that to you, shit, you the one, you the longest reigning, you know, you the longest unified reigning champion in the division. So when you take lesser money to fight AJ, that's right. He got 3 belts, you got 1. Fuck all that. Oh, I do this pool, I do this. Man, his network got all the money of his own. He got 3 belts, and your people is responsible for him having the IBF belt. You know, if they would have gave Charles Martin to you, you'd have been the unified champion. So They should make up the difference in money out of their own pocket for fucking you in a long haul. But hey, it is what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. Don't forget we on all social media, links in the description. Want to make a donation? That link's there as well too. One time for